Продолжаем терроризировать школу нашего персонажа. Закончили мы на том, что мы вступили в факультет Слизерин. Нас туда шляпа определила. Хотя хотелось бы, конечно, может, какой-то менее попсовый. Ну, какой есть. Так. Сейчас в настройках кое-что подправим. Поехали. Так, найдите свою гостиную. А я разве не здесь? А, это моя спальня, типа. А? Так, в школе колдовать я могу. Ну-ка. Ладно, двигаемся. Нужно представиться. Это мои кенты.
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow.
Sebastian Sallow.
Thank you.
Not
Привет,
everyone
брат.
has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape
Ну да,
with
мы
our
там чуть не
lives.
подохли.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
We can talk more later. Всё, давай, брат.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Давайте чуть-чуть звук сделаем тише в игре.
If you do that, you'll lose.
Мгм.
Trust me.
Так, подруга.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you
О,
are.
я знаю,
You're
кто
the new
ты.
Slytherin,
Ты новый
the one who
слизеринец,
barged in with
который
Professor
приехал
Fig
прошлым
last
вечером с
night.
профессором Фигом.
Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the
Ой,
attention
блин,
away
что
from the
ты...
first years.
Что ты
I'm
хочешь,
Imelda, by
женщина?
the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Ну да.
We handled it.
Да мы без тебя
And I
справимся.
think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these
Мы
days
помним,
I'll
что у
show you
нас
a thing or two
амбиции и
about
жажда
flying.
власти,
I
так
can teach you
что...
more than Kagawa ever could.
Подруга, ты не по
Speaking of
адресу.
which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye,
Ну все,
Imelda.
пока.
Nice meeting you.
What do you think? I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids.
Он
find
такой
us that
довольный.
interesting.
А, он
Ah.
слепой.
Based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Aha, you're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a
Is the
stranger.
new 5th year Slytherin in here?
Так, а
Professor
какое у меня
Weasley's
следующее
waiting
задание?
for you just
Revelio.
downstairs.
Профессором Уизли встретиться. Ну, погнали. А тут никаких приколов в школе вообще нету.
Good morning.
Good
I trust you're
morning.
ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've
Да,
been
я
dreaming of
готов.
this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us
Сразу
as
на
a
пятый
fifth year,
курс.
you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Ну, я готов, давайте. Учебники.
Here you are.
Вау. Я так понимаю, это путеводитель, да?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Прикольно, они все так
Thank
прятали.
you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Да,
Walk with
давайте.
me and we shall put it to the test.
Да, я готов.
Revelio.
This way.
Что за сундук?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using
Это
the
что?
guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Тут заскриптованные медленные
The guide will give you
Диалоги.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Опа, сундук.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the
Попробуйте
field guide
Ревелио
can
на
provide?
статуе. Угу. Статуя водяного демона. Мы только что открыли испытание из руководства. А, я понял. Мы будем собирать. Посмотрим. Да. Страница руководства. Угу. Давайте посмотрим еще раз, что тут. Мы, если еще одну штучку найдем, мы откроем типа очки, да? Задания, и таким образом мы будем открывать разные штуки, я понял. Тут у нас еще есть коллекции. Ну я так понимаю, тут все эти карточки наши будут. Да. Инвентарь. Так, задание. Снаряжение. Ага. У нас только один плащ. А можно изменить внешний вид. Это у нас по предзаказу доступно, да? Ну, давайте пока что вот этот оденем. Прикольно.
Clever, isn't
Так,
it?
где эта женщина?
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Я не знаю, насколько здесь возможен отыгрыш, но постараемся не самого положительного челика. Опа. Видим, видим. 45 голды.
Good timing.
Сюда.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Таким образом мы телепортируемся, да, по карте. Окей.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle.
Так, сразу проверяем на приколы. А, ну это телепорт, который у нас, я так понимаю, и открыт.
How nice to see you, my young
Так.
friend.
Книга летает.
Always something happening here.
О, я попал.
It's the heart of the hive. Our
Я заснял,
king's
я
cross
заснял.
station, so to speak.
О, это что я открыл? А, это все наши заклинания, которые будут нам доступны.
Revelio.
Ну явно что тут будет.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend, and I'd like to be sure you get
Спасибо, профессор.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
a lot to absorb on your first day. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least.
He did, Professor.
My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig...
Ну да, нам лучше.
Speak
А вот и
of the
профессор
devil.
Фиг.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the...
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly
one
good
piece.
boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon. Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class.
Давай,
Might I
пока.
rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide?
Of course.
Good luck today.
А я сам
And remember
разберусь,
to
уже
you
пустите.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on you.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended.
Хорошо,
And we'll
хорошо,
see if we
зайду.
can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Так, мне надо купить в Хогсмит. Купить в Хогсмит. Попасть туда, чтобы купить что-то.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation?
Да, я уклонялся от ответов.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely
Что-то она
forthcoming.
заподозрила.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us. Good. Now, as capable as you are, happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the
Хитрые чары, я
Unfold
готов,
it and have a
давайте.
look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
А, я
This will be
понял.
incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now,
Спасибо, спасибо.
sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies.
Не забудь купить
You'll enjoy
волшебную
Mr.
палочку.
Ollivander.
Окей.
He's an exceptional craftsman. I shall reach out when I have more information. For now, focus on your classes. and
Сосредоточься на
pay
учебе.
attention.
Окей. Так, отпустили наконец-то. Так, тут точно ничего нету? Есть. Сюда. А, и вот нам показывает, куда идти, я понял.
There's something in there.
Так.
Lumos. Revelio.
Nothing better than pile of mince pies.
Ладно, давайте посмотрим на карте. Так, акцию. Давайте туда.
There's simply too much information.
Так, будем по пути проверять. Что странно, подошли к кабинету, начало фризить. Видимо, прогрузка локации. Да, тут внутренний двор. Давайте немножко подождем. Ничего нет. Ну да, наружный мир немножко подфриживает. Я надеюсь, что когда оно все прогрузится, все будет окей. Так, мы открыли телепорт.
What are you up to now?
Get away from me.
Revelio.
I rather enjoy
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Anyone?
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months
Этого у
must have
нас и
really
будет, я
taken a
так
toll
понимаю,
on you all.
учить.
By the looks of it.
Да.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You
is
are
not
a
bad.
swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little
Прошу
excursion
всех за мной.
outside for a spot of fresh air.
Fresh air. Внешний вид любого снаряжения можно изменить в соответствующем меню. А, ну это то, что мы в принципе и делали. Шли на свежий воздух. Угу.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of...
Давайте, знаете, что сделаем? Чуть снизим частоту кадров.
And relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
А, ну вот у нас появилось заклинание.
Think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far... Very good!
А,
Not to
ё-моё.
worry. Excellent control there. Splendid!
Всё понятно.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Friendly
Miss Onai,
competition.
would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Ну давайте, я готов.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Так,
Clear?
сначала мисс Нацвай, давай.
sir.
Или я? Нет.
Let us see this.
Ничего себе.
Phew.
Accio.
Нет.
Very good.
Watch this.
Ух. Нет, это нереально.
There we go.
Ну что, мисс Нацвай?
Be sharp.
Ну хотя бы не 50. Слава богу. Yes.
Accio.
Так, не рискуем, не рискуем.
A perfect score.
А perfect
Remarkable.
score. Remarkable. Не, ну easy, easy.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
А в смысле, я уже научился.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Хорош.
That's it.
Let us see this. There we go. Quite impressive.
Так.
Be sharp. Phew.
Ну... Нам нужно хотя бы...
Accio.
Splendid.
Отлично. Splendid.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
А, и теперь, наверное, я смогу эти книги летающие хватать. Точно. Сейчас посмотрим. Я так понимаю, у нас потом откроется этот Вингардио Левиаса. И мы сможем
Class is dismissed. Gather your
доставать,
things
короче,
on the
все
way out.
приколы из этой школы.
Good game back there.
Да, отличная
I
игра.
must admit, took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
Как
I
бы без тебя
appreciate your
обойдемся.
confidence. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a
Around
new
the world.
country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with...
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to... Until next time.
Revelio, of course. You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it
You
for
wanted to
clothing
speak with
to
me,
be
Professor?
best.
I did.
You know
Well,
it's going to work on
an
you.
outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
You did well, managing
отлично
to best as
справились.
gifted
Вам
a
удалось
student as
превзойти
Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor.
миссис эту
I enjoyed the
Нацвай.
match.
Miss Onai is always
Miss
a
Onai.
fierce competitor. Now, expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment
Специальная
that I am
задача? Ну
preparing.
окей. Я готов. Так, давайте. Сюда телепортируемся. Поближе, я так понимаю, к кабинету. Ну да.
Revelio.
О, опять бабочка.
Lumos.
Я так понимаю, нам нужно найти вот это место. Ну, поищем. Зелеными шторами, да?
Revelio.
Вот я заметил, как только мы подходим к кабинетам, начинает подфризывать.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each
Да,
other to
вовремя она
pieces in your
пришла.
own time. I get new students
Таким
every
образом
year,
нам
but I
показывают, я
only
так
have
понимаю,
one
наше
Hebridean
заклинание.
black skull.
Ну давайте
It was a
попробуем
token from the
изучить. Чё тянуть? А ё-моё.
Levioso.
Левиусу.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Да я готов.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak... Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to...
Дуэль? Ну давайте.
This should be easy. Levioso. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Those things.
Levioso.
If only all of my students do this again.
Да, у него нет шансов.
Not bad.
Бедняга. Not
I
bad.
put you on the spot,
Now you.
and you rose to the challenge.
Точно, наверное, выглядит как
Points
эта
to
бабка.
Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things.
Великие свершения.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, well...
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Again.
Ну, я
Well
продолжу, не волнуйся.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class...
Ну что, как тебе досталось, паренек?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with... Then again, perhaps this wasn't...
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive
Закрытый
and
клуб.
unsanctioned. Count me in.
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining a secret dueling club,
дуэльный клуб,
you just
понятно.
have to be...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Спасибо.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance... Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Ну, окей,
Till
окей.
next time.
Revelio.
Так, теперь какое у нас задание? Дуэльный клуб? Да нет, должны какой-то дать, наверное, еще. Вот, доступно новое задание. Профессор Уизли. Ну, я думаю, мы на этом остановимся. В следующем выпуске сходим, посмотрим, что там профессор Уизли хочет от нас. Я так понимаю, нас отправят в Хогсмит купить палочку и когда уже на метле научить летать. Все это увидим в следующих выпусках. Всем спасибо.